Hello everyone, I'm going to be checking out the Seal Tower, a level 1. I am going to be going for all missions, which are no continues, find all 5 chests, and then kill the final boss in 5 turns. We are limited to Season 4 only units, but we can take in a friend. For this run, I'm not going to take in a friend, I want to see how challenging this really is. And I did build a decently strong team, I think. So up first is Runda, he's our tank. So gear-wise, Obsidian Bracers, starter breaks, backup unit, make him immune to everything. His shield gives us some mitigations at the start. The burst hat, just in case we want to use it to boost Tyvis. Materia, 100% draw attacks. He is full evasion. And we have decent amount of fire resist, so he also has Phoenix, Esper for the fire resist. Some res if I need to, and Libra so that I can scan stuff that we don't have in the book already. Snowvlenka is here. She's going to be the leader. Some extra damage. So I did give her Titus's Garb to boost LB a little bit. Pure Lotus to help with her mana. Chain Caps on the card. She's got a little bit of fire resist. And the killers, we got 300 Beast, 300 Aquatic, 300 Insect, 50 Reaper, and 300 limit damage for her. Tulian, Breaker Chainer. So we got his special gear on for the extra moves. Pure Lotus to help with his mana. Leave things to me cards, some starter and perils and everything. So he's got 325 Beast Killer, 150 Aquatic, no Insect, 75 Reaper, 300 limit damage. But he's here mainly for support and breaking. Ihana to be our healer and buffer. So I did give her pause. There looked like a couple of breaks here and there just in case. Hairpin for her status immunity. Dispel to help if needed. I did give her 2 Moogle intuitions. It is an explorer, and we got reduce counter. So we'll see how much that helps us. But other than that, she's got some spirit, so her heal can do a little bit. And decent resist on her. And then we have Tyvis to probably be the main damage, so he's got his fire resist and LB focus with Titus's Garb. Pure Lotus to help with his mana. So we got 250 Beast, 225 Aquatic, 300 Insect, 250 Reaper, 300 limit damage for him. Alright, let's see how this goes. So I am using the wiki map, and we did look up a couple of things. So I believe I have a path marked out to do this fairly fast. Alright, so these things. So Runda. Have you scan for us? Ihana, we're going to triple chain because Snowvlenka is single target on her limit. So triple stone run, Tyvis can limit, these other 2 can limit. And hopefully we knock everything out. Alright, we're just going to reload. We'll target the thing that Runda has to scan. Okay, everything died. Alright, we'll get our collection point. Now this will deactivate the red fire for us. And now we backtrack to get the map. That helps a ton. Alright, now we're going to go deactivate the blue fire. Alright, so we're just going to reload. We don't have to scan this time. And then these things should easily die, I think. Might as well get our collection points. Alright, so now this will deactivate blue fire. Alright, so now we're going to go do the first mini, because it looked like it's going to be less walking around if we do things this way. All this is scanned, so we'll just go straight into trying to kill everything. Target one of the demon-looking dudes. I believe they have more health. Alright, so here's the first mini. Alright, so he boosted his defense. So we're going to double cast, and we're going to dispel that. Okay, let's dispel and add earth. Rune is going to do his limit for some starter mitigation. Let's see, for Tulian. Let's do earth field, his cooldown break, and then some bolting chain. Snovlenka. See, she does get 3 turns out of that LB boost. So we can do that. LB boost and a bolting. And then for Tyvis, just have him triple on his bolting. Yeah, that's pretty decent damage. Alright, so we did get poisoned, a little bit of damage, and broken. So let's take care of the other stuff first. So, cure the poison, toss out a heal, and then make it so we can't be poisoned again, just in case. Runda. Put up physical cover, and we'll do protect and shell. Alright, let's see what we get out of LBs. Seeing everybody's, well, yeah, pretty much all EX2, so we don't get a super yet. Or at least super won't be next turn. So let's do some limit damage and see if it dies or not. That's gonna be a bad chain. Didn't matter though. Alright, so first mini's done. So now we want to go adjust barriers. Alright, so we're going to scan one of these guys. Runda is going to take care of that for us. Everybody else, let's chain up and limit. So we'll do our triple and Stonra. And LB for everybody else. So hopefully these things die from this. Chain broke on one of them. And it did survive because of that. So it looks like death immunity on Runda from his item is needed. That definitely looked like a death attack. Alright, let's top everybody off health-wise. Yeah, we'll triple heal. Alright, so mana-wise, probably have Snowblink and Tyvis just bolting that dead easy. Save Tulian's mana a little bit. Alright, so we want to... What do you got to say? Alright, so just a clue on this. I already read the wiki, so we want to turn on the third one. That will drop the orange barriers, and now we can backtrack and get the first 3 chests. Or at least we should be able to from looking at the map. Get our collection point while we're here. So we're just going to have everybody chain and limit, and hopefully not break this time. Yeah, it was a minor break again in the chain, so we'll do Runda's limit, take less damage. Alright, so we'll have Ihana double Stonra and a heal, top everybody off. Tulian, we can do his limit again. And Tyvis, let's do your limit. This should easily finish this, seeing everybody's got the limit. We'll save mana. Yeah, it was definitely a bad tap. Let's see if we can salvage this. Double bolting and a heal. Yeah, good enough. Alright, chest 1 out of 5. There's 2 out of 5. Get our collection points. Alright, let's just chain up. Hopefully everything dies. No limits for everybody. Still feels like there's a decent amount of encounters even with the encounter down materials. Still breaking on that one, which means he survives. So we'll just limit Runda. Let's see, your auto fill limit, or get a crystal there. Not quite. No, we'll just bolting chain. Should be fine having these two finish them off. So yeah, those were the orange barriers that we deactivated. Alright, so Ihana, let's go for your triple bolting. No limit for everybody else. Alright, that one survived. Yeah, that damage is pretty much nothing, although blind on Tyvis is a little annoying. Okay, top off health, cure the blind. And whatever. Hit the dude once. Alright, we'll just let everybody else chain up. Actually, those two should be able to finish that. Alright, collection point, and then really wouldn't want to do this without any encounter rate down. Unless they nullified that. Alright, so triple bolting with Ihana. Everybody else, that's limits. We're going to target the eye. I believe that thing has the most health. Norandel, let's limit burst. Both of those things survived. Even that's not that bad. Cure the blind, top off health. And let's do aura fill. So Tulian, do your limits. Tyvis can triple bolting. And Runda, let's have you add in some bolting. You got plenty of mana. way we'll save Snowblink a little bit of mana. Alright, there's chest number 3, so there's only 2 left, and from the map on the wiki, they should be at the other mini-bosses. Alright, so triple bolting and limits. Alright, so now we gotta get back to Area 2. So now, leave 1 on, we go back, we can unlock one of the minis. So the white barrier is down, and this here will unlock 1. Now we can go back, and we'll turn the 1 off, and we can remove a gate. So our triple bolting and limits for everybody else. Oh, 1 survives, so Runda, let's do your limits. Mitigations just in case. And a little bit of paralyze. We can take care of that. Let's see, we just need to cure paralyze, right? Yeah, there's like no damage taken, so let's just cure paralyze. So Runda and Tyvis should be able to take out 12% here. Alright, so this side opens up the first barrier to the final boss. Now if I go back, now we want to turn them all on. That'll let us unlock the other mini. Alright, so let's get the last 2 minis and chest done. Okay, let's see. Already scanned. That's good. Let's see. Let's do limit Anihana. Let's LB everybody. See how tough this boss really is. So Tyvis, let's do limits. Now Linka and Tulian, limits. Okay, that actually wasn't bad at all. Grab the chest, so that's 4. We got 1 more mini on the other side. This one does need to get scanned. See, I think I do want mitigation to start though. So let's do Veil. We can add Earth to everybody. And let's see, Tulian has the least amount of health, so we'll barrier him. Ruined it. Limit for some starter mitigation. See, we'll do our field, cooldown break, and just a bolting. Snovlinka. We do her 2 boosts and a bolting. And Tyvis, we can just triple bolting. See what we get out of this. Alright, let's heal that up. Double heal, and we can bubble on Tulian again. Take a chance, let's scan with Runda. Because we're going to limit and see if it dies. Okay. Chance played off. We got the scan in and killed it. Alright, so this is chest number 5, so that finishes that off. So the only mission left is the final boss in 5 turns. This will release the last gate. Alright, let's go see the boss. Alright, Ihana. I'm going to do some dual cast. So we're going to do fire resist buff. And earth imbue. Runda, let's start out with some limit mitigation. See, Tulian. We'll go for the full breakdown. So field, the big break, and the other break. So Snowlinka. Do a better in Peril and double bolting. And Tyvis can triple bolting. Okay, that was more damage than I thought I'd do, honestly. Okay, so front two died to dark damage, it looked like. Get them up and toss out a heal. Alright, so Runda. Let's do physical cover. Let's do barrier. And let's shell. Here we get 4 turns. We'll do his not losing and double bolting. He gets a few turns out of his 50 boost. Ooh, Ihana down. That's not good. Alright, let's Phoenix to get everybody up. Tyvis, we'll just do his regular limit. He's gonna get his super next turn regardless. Alright, we're gonna take a chance and see if we kill this. So Runda, let's have you scan it. Ihana will do super for the buffs. Everybody else is gonna do some supers. And hopefully we can get the 25% or 45% damage in there. Okay, that worked out. So turn 4, still got the 5-turn kill. Was definitely messy. But I mean, all missions is all missions. I did read mostly about how to deal with the mechanics of the Explorer more than the boss fights. So yeah, Tyvis definitely did most of the damage. Though we did have a couple of deaths in there. But all missions done for the first floor. Not bad. First look pretty much after reading the wiki and all the mechanics of the Explorer part. So we're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.